Oh man, Huey Lewis. There's a guy who makes music that you can relate to. Now for my favorite time of the day, where I watch Onlyfans. Oh God. What the hell's that say? Onlyfans to ban sexual content that made it rich.
It was a normal day. I was researching Chris Chan for another video, but the more I learn, the sicker I become. And I wonder if it's even worth the brain cells I'm losing and the faith in humanity that is no longer existent.
Hello, ladies. How'd you like to spend a little of quality time with this sexy bod, huh? These sexy breasts.
So I decided I would paint to relieve my stress and be more creative. And then, of course, per as usual, hits the fan.
I felt a great disturbance in the force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced.
Breaking news on Twitter. OnlyFans, after building a successful safe space for sex workers, is now kicking them to the curb. Is there ever really a safe space in this world? And the answer is no. And honestly, anyone who didn't see this coming was drinking the Kool-Aid or deluding themselves, which is something thoughts tend to do. They usually believe that the good times will always roll and the cash will always come in. And they never realize that they're getting older and the new hotter model is right around the corner.
Now, I don't know why so many women think OnlyFans is this open fount of money. It's money. OnlyFans is at scale now. And we have no history on women going a decade of making money, same store sales year over year on this platform. So everything that I heard from you ladies is the most optimistic projections if nothing changes.
But it's just open, so it's not possible for it to be for 10 years because it hasn't even been a decade since the website has just came.
That's what I just said. Investing.
Average.
Where are you investing?
That's none of your business.
It's a secret.
And so
No,
this is,
but listen, I'm investing my OnlyFans money into body contouring.
I think it'll work.
Also, the fact that OnlyFans themselves back in June 16th said that they were seeking venture capital and new funding above $1 billion. Now I know people sit there and go, OnlyFans makes a lot of money. Yes, but the payout goes mainly to the girls. I think out of $2 billion of payouts, OnlyFans only made like, what was it, 400 million? Or is it less than 400 million? I'm going off of memory. But you gotta think of the infrastructure and the fact that they have to keep the site running. Somebody's gotta pay the bills, baby, and I'm assuming 400 million doesn't do it. Of course, this led to the usual sort of things where people online start freaking out and screaming that like, they hate women, you know, just completely going absolutely apeshit.
Oh my God. My life is ending. The world is cruel. Where is your God now? Where is your God, you animals?
I mean, in all honesty, OnlyFans gave you fair warning. For God's sakes, they said it in June. We're now in August, and they're giving you to October to come up with a plan. Now, that's not to say that this would truly hold up. Who knows what the hell's gonna happen? Because let's face it, this business model has made OnlyFans money, and it's the only reason anyone paid it attention. And you have to be a fool to say otherwise. But I don't think that the banks and so on wanna keep this going or process the payments when they know there's a lot of weird stuff going on in OnlyFans.
Trying to get these e-hoes, but they don't want you back. Yeah. Acting like a sim, bro. What's the deal?
Now, there's two schools of thought on this. One, there's the e-girls flipping out. There's the e-girl defenders, okay, 3. And then there are the people who are kind of laughing at the situation. And in all honesty, to me, I kind of don't care. And I see both sides of the spectrum. But when there's people in your personal life joining OnlyFans, you sit there and think like, maybe you want to look into a job? And then everybody gets mad because you can't tell a woman anything. You can't sit there and go, well, honey, I guess you have to suffer like the rest of us. Oh my God, you're a bigot and you hate women. You ever notice when dudes get screwed over by something, you know, like they lose their Twitch account or YouTube, the first thing someone screams is, get a job. And nobody runs out there and goes, no, leave him alone. You don't know how hard it is. Here's a comment from Meg. And I quote, women are finally going to get a real job. You really have no idea how much energy it takes for content creation sometimes. And it's such a big thing. Why do so many men pay to view the content? Calling out sex workers for providing content and earning money is just ignorant. Not all men, just, you know, the men who seem to need this. The guys who can't get laid, the guys who are probably like sex addicts that can't admit to the women they're with that they're into weird fetish. And that's also why OnlyFans is cracking down. There's a whole lot to this spectrum. Originally, I was going to make this video and, you know, kind of laugh at like nutty comments from angry people, which we'll still do because we're here to have a few laughs. Because Lord knows the world is spiraling out of control and burning around us. You better find your kicks and giggles where you can, little babies. That's what I'm all about.
No, we live in a world now where everything is so PC,
You're so
you
right.
can't say anything. And I mean, let's face it, after Theresa May dancing, we need to laugh. You know, you really need to laugh.
This just in, this is breaking news. Daniel from Hiding in My Room has been devastated by the OnlyFans news. Can we cut to that, Stu?
So yesterday, OnlyFans, the website famous for PORN and adult stuff, has announced recently that they are now banning all PORN and adult stuff. And as someone who does OnlyFans and makes adult stuff and relies quite heavily on his OnlyFans income, oh well, this is just absolutely fantastic, isn't it? It's another cruel slap in the face from the universe. I swear, I feel like everything I try and do in life ends up failing. Either because I've made some bad decisions and I'm not very good at it,
Savannah Solo has this to say. From her name, I have a feeling she makes solo videos. Oh, and to touch on this, you know what, the OnlyFans thing, when some of these girls go, you don't know what it takes to create this content. It's like, I kind of do know what it takes to create content. And a lot of what I see when people send me leaks, I'm not impressed. Like some of these girls are literally just like chillaxing, snapping a photo. They'll do a 2-camera shoot and act like they're Martin goddamn Scorsese. All right. I put more effort into filming tiny robots than these girls do in their sex videos, and they act like they've got like everything set up like Marvel's Avengers Endgame, bro. It is like, girl, you a cruising queen. Cut it out. The only ones that have something good are like the major porn stars, and them being an OnlyFans makes sense. That's their career. But when an average chick who's kind of, you know, taking the path of least resistance to make money starts complaining like she's really busting her ass, it's like, come on, girl. Let's read some tweets for a few laughs. I don't know if the OnlyFans news is true, but I'm begging y'all to stop reaching out to creators to ask them how they feel about it. Right now, I'm personally vibrating like a f***ing Hitachi that's powered only by rage, malice, and betrayal. How the f*** do you think we feel? Isn't it sad how this girl's thought process for rage still goes back to sex toys? That's sad. The best way to describe her anger was with a sex toy. And if you don't know what a Hitachi is, you're clueless. Don't worry. Wait, hold on. Stu, can I show a Hitachi? You know how the rules are on YouTube. Okay, sex toys are a no. Even a Hitachi. Really? I can't even show it. All right, Stu got back to me. Can't show you what a Hitachi looks like. It's against community guidelines. Go figure, right? Are you trying to be funny, Gundam? Yes, Mama Susan. Cut that out right now, you stupid bitch.
I warned you, Susan.
And I go, Susan, stop, I'm brown. And she goes, oh, I'll hit you with the palm of my hand instead of the back of it. More angry tweets from Molly. It's all get a real job until you've got nothing to jerk off to, LOL. My God, Molly, there's so much porn on the internet, literally from decades. I don't think anyone will run out of jerk off material. Wow, this blew up. in the worst way. Y'all are insufferable, laughing my ass off. Just wait until Google bans porn. Y'all are gonna look dumb as hell. Well, then people just use other search browsers, you know, because there's more internet search browsers and web browsers than Google. You poor little thing. So the BBC just released this article. It came out around 6 hours after OnlyFans released their statement saying they're going to change things in October. And I think it's fairly damning. And it gives you an idea of just how big the issue is. It's bigger than what we probably perceived. Internal documents leaked to the BBC reveals that OnlyFans allow moderators to give multiple warnings to accounts that post illegal content on the online platform before deciding to close them.
Oh my.
The leaked document shows that accounts are not actually shut down if they break the site's terms of service. Moderators have told the BBC News they have found prostitution services advertised, bestiality, and material one moderator believed to be incest. The incest thing on OnlyFans, that's for real. Like, there's a dude promoting it on his, like, Twitter account. I don't even know if I can show you, like, the clip of the tweet. That's how weird YouTube is. The BBC has seen examples of some of this banned content. In one video, a man is seen eating feces. Yum, yum. The world's so full of shit, you might as well have it for dinner. In another, a man pays homeless people to have sex with him on camera.
Why? You little piece of dribble piss.
I believe that was the... You read further in the article, I think he calls his show Hunting the Homeless. One of the informants, who calls himself Christoph, had this to say. He says he found illegal and extreme content in videos, including brutality involving dogs, and the use of spy cameras, guns, knives, drugs, some material not actively searched for by moderators as frequently as he believes it should be. While doing this, OnlyFans let him know that he over-moderated, particularly in relation to videos showing sex in public and third-party content.
I'm dead inside.
OnlyFans is also having models basically solicit prostitution. Most popular places to escort promo on the site are in creators' usernames, bios, content description, tips, menus, which advertise customized videos, documents, examples of promotion, including references to PPM, which stands for pay per meet. Oh, it's like pay per view. You remember that? Cash meets, book meet, IRL meets, Scort, and others. Detective Joseph Scarmucci, who works in Texas in the U.S., says he's recently worked on specific cases targeting human trafficking, where there were obvious signs women were under another person's control, appearing in OnlyFans videos. He says some of these men are happy to pay for these women and pay a premium to be filmed and have footage of them uploaded to OnlyFans. There's worse stuff. You could read it yourself. I see why hitting the fan, which explains why OnlyFans put out that tweet letting everybody know things are changing in October right before this article dropped. I guess that's what they call getting in front of it. And now, a word from our sponsors. I'm Markiplier. This video is sponsored by Ridge Wallet, making sure that me being on the internet is somewhat profitable. Now I have 2 bags of packaged tuna. These wallets can hold up to 12 cards. They come in 30 different stylistic colors. I'm showing you burnt titanium and 18 karat gold because that's how large I'm living. I'm hood rich. These wallets have over 40,000 5-star ratings. Bulletproof, RFID blocking technology. You could take a chainsaw to it. I don't know why you would, but the option's there. If it ever really, you know, like if your wife left you and you decided she wasn't even getting your Ridge wallet. Oh wait, no, it survived the chainsaw. Forget that. Sorry. Go to ridgewallet.com/itsagundam and use their unique promo code itsagundam to save 10% off of your order on your next purchase. Free worldwide shipping and returns if you don't like the wallet. Honestly, I kind of feel like OnlyFans is a double-edged sword. After coronavirus and OnlyFans became popular, it felt like our society just crumbled a bit more, you know, morally. When you have like girls on Twitter turning 18 and then promoting their OnlyFans, it's wild. They're even doing it on Reddit now. I don't even know if I can show you the Reddit post. I mean, there's no nudity or anything, but it's just crazy how it's like she turns 18 and her big plan for the rest of her life is OnlyFans. Then you see comments like these from people's discords. I don't even know if I could read it anymore. Good. People turning 18 should consider OnlyFans as a job. Based. Catgirl Comrade. Thank you, Catgirl. And somebody else goes, I think OnlyFans should start being considered at 16. Any earlier would be too early, in my opinion. This is what it looks like when a society starts to crumble.
They just wanna take your money and I work a job while you acting like a simp, bro. What's the deal?
Now, OnlyFans had this to say in their press release. Effective October 1st of 2021, OnlyFans will prohibit the posting of any content containing sexually explicit conduct in order to ensure the long-term sustainability of the platform. So they're thinking long-term, which makes perfect sense because they can't keep operating at where they are currently, even though they're making a lot of money. And I see a lot of these girls complaining about alternative sites taking 30% of their revenue. Like, they're really going off. Like, these girls are acting like they're slaves. Oh, 30%! I joined your site if it wasn't for that. And it's like, for someone on YouTube, they take 45% of my revenue. And I can guarantee you I'm working harder than most of these girls. And they're making way more money. It is squealing about 30. I wish YouTube would only take 30%. I'd be happy as a pig in shit. Then New York State would just come in and take a bigger chunk. I'm 100% sure. So either way, I'm getting. Why am I not on OnlyFans? Long-term sustainability of the platform and to continue to host an inclusive community of creators and fans, we must evolve our content guidelines. Creators will continue to be allowed to post content containing nudity as long as it's consistent with our acceptable use policy. So basically, not too many girls are going to be hurt that bad. I mean, there's still guys who'll pay for nudes, I guess, and feet pics. So those content creators are fine. What's the big deal here? To comply with the request of our banking partners and payout providers, we will be sharing more details in the coming days and will actively support and guide our creators through the change in content guidelines. Okay, so it's sounding a lot like and if that's the case, then there's probably a lot more going on. If you recall, a couple months back in May, right before the OnlyFans stuff in June, so this all correlates. Children selling explicit videos on OnlyFans. Under 18s have used fake identification to set up accounts, and police say a 14-year-old used a grandmother's passport. The UK's most senior police officer for child protection also says children are being exploited on the platform.
Yikes! That's gonna be a fucking yikes from me. Holy shit.
I also took the liberty of speaking to women in the adult industry to get the lowdown, simply because there's always more than what we see here. Flava242 sent me this tweet. As I said when I retweeted it, I don't know how real it is. But he said, here's more info. This is supposedly from a woman's phone, so it could be photoshopped. It does look suspect, but hell, I could be wrong. After further investigation, OnlyFans has provided us more insight on the article that is going viral. OnlyFans will not be blocking explicit content that is uploaded by creators and other terms individuals that have verified their accounts, OnlyFans is, however, blocking explicit content from being uploaded by those who do not have verified accounts. Once again, this seems like a hub issue. So after seeing this tweet, I contacted some friends I have in the adult industry. I could have tried contacting major porn stars because a couple of them follow me, but it would be weird. You know, just because they follow me doesn't mean I should just hey, I've never spoken to you before. Loved your butt frenzy videos. What can you tell me about OnlyFans? From what I'm told by a woman in the adult industry, and I quote, also, they have been pushing this second update verification that scans your whole face, kind of like an iPhone face recognition thing. That's kind of crazy. Personally, I could totally see why a lot of content creators on OnlyFans wouldn't want to jump on that. It seems like an invasion of privacy, one. And two, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women on that site that do not want their friends and family knowing that they're on that site. So it could be a possibility they're just cracking down on accounts they can't verify to protect people from sex trafficking or the abuse of underage people. Let's put it that way. And of course, as in all things, when there's an opportunity to make money or capitalize on something, people make the move. I was sent tweets from a woman called Larkin Love, who is then pushing a new platform for OnlyFans models. It's not really getting a lot of traction. Adult content creators. OnlyFans is banning adult content in October, as if people who make this content don't know. Now's the perfect time to move to loyal fans. I made the switch in July, and my business has improved. Use my referral link, and I'll hook you up with a one-on-one tutorial on how to use it to the fullest. So basically, it's probably some e-girl looking to take advantage of other e-girls, quite possibly, because I've seen this countless times before with OnlyFans girls who supposedly make special videos to teach you how to make more money on OnlyFans. Seriously, I made more money on loyal fans in July and August so far than I did on OnlyFans. Give the site a chance. Don't lose your audience. Let me help you get settled in. I don't know. Whenever I see someone trying to sell me something like that, it smells fishy. In the wake of OnlyFans' announcement, Just for Fans also popped into the ring. I don't know how long it's been around, but it's gaining a lot of traction right now on Twitter because, you know, e-girls are definitely looking to not lose their sea of simps. It might be advantageous for some women to jump ship because OnlyFans is so saturated, to get a foothold in that site is damn near impossible. That's why the New York Times is putting out articles saying that a lot of women couldn't make money on OnlyFans. And it's kind of like, well, what the hell do you want us to do? Buy it?
Like, everyone on TV is always just, like, talking about, you know, like, how everyone's lost their jobs and, like, people can't pay for anything anymore. Like, I'm losing subscribers on OnlyFans. Like, it's my main source of income. Like, I can't pay my rent anymore. I can't, like, work and even if I was to go back to work, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, go work at a strip club, which they're all closed down as well. They're all closed. Like, all the strip clubs are closed. Like, you can't even be fucking close to somebody because of social distancing. So I've got nothing else going for me. Like, I have no other talent. Like, I've got nothing else. I can't dance. I can't sing. I can't do anything. So, like, I don't understand. Like, what am I supposed to do?
My advice to you is to do what your parents did. Get a job, sir.
It's like, the male gaze is disgusting, you animals. Then they turn around, subscribe to my OnlyFans and pay for me and look with your male gaze. Like, what? So anyway, with Just for Fans popping, or whatever it's called, they take a 30% price cut. And as I touched on earlier, that doesn't seem too bad coming from a guy who gets 45% taken from YouTube. So yeah, cry me a river. Seriously, cry me a river. Making more money than me, crying. Oh, I don't have enough. Some of these girls are actually millionaires and they're still complaining. Oh well, what are you gonna do, right? First world problems. I would switch over, but that 30% cut is awful. OnlyFans already takes 20%, which is fair, which is far too much. Far too much? I would fucking do a backflip if YouTube emailed me and said, Gundam, for all your suffering, we're only going to take 20% from you. I would go, God bless you. The ivory tower bimbo cries foul. 20% is too much. I'm working so hard laying in bed masturbating. Wow, think of all the people in the world that do it for free. Oh. I almost had an aneurysm. OnlyFans already takes 20%, which is far too much. Offer a better percentage and we can make your site a billion-dollar company like OnlyFans. One dude goes, name cannot be blank. You're already rich, bruh. What? The people who run these sites are millionaires and billionaires. They don't need 30% cut for my body image that I'm selling. It doesn't matter if I'm rich or not. They will always be richer off the backs of people like me. And you're richer off the backs of dudes who either A, can't get laid, or B, have a piss fetish. And that's pretty much the real tea here. The reason why they're cracking down on OnlyFans is because things have gotten out of control. AVN Stars is a porn site as well, and it only takes 20% of the cut. Why wouldn't we just go there? At least we won't be losing money. Just because you're number 2 doesn't mean you're automatically number 1. Sex workers are very particular with their money, and they're going to go to the place that's easiest to use and offers them the most. Yes, sex workers, most women always look for the path of least resistance. All right, that's why when the hot tub streams popped up and girls figured out they could make money, what did they do? Hot tub streams. When the hot tub streams got sent to their own specification, but you didn't get any ad revenue, what did the girls do? They sexualized AMR and stopped doing hot tub streams. Like, for real. Just be real. Path of least resistance. Be real. It's not in female nature to struggle. Chicks do not like struggle. I mean, that's why they call it monkey branching. A girl be in a relationship with a dude and then go, oh, I think I found a better dude, and swing right over. And if the better dude turns out to be fake, she swings back. I'm sorry, daddy. I didn't mean to be a bad girl. That's how it works. And anyone who says otherwise is a liar. Taking 30% of the cut is extremely disappointing. And your site is nowhere near OnlyFans' user-friendly site. Once again, 30%, I would gladly take a 30% cut with YouTube. Like, I cannot believe how privileged these chicks are. They make bank. They get these tiny cuts, 20%, 30%. Oh, 10 more percent, they just start squealing. Oh my God, your head would explode if you were on YouTube. That's why most e-girls hire other dudes to edit all their videos. They can't even be with it. They're like, if YouTube's taking 45%, I'm not editing my videos. Have some hungry, thirsty boy do it for me. Oh, thank you, ST Peach, for this privilege. There's no flow in your website. On top of that, take 30% of earnings. So out of $100, it becomes 70. Nah, y'all need to upgrade your website and add a better flow. And then talk about taking your cut. You know what? You'll sing a different tune come October, most likely. If OnlyFans follows through with this, that chick will jump on that site without hesitation. I want to take the time to point out the entitlement of most of these girls, especially this one. So OnlyFans is going under because it can't feasibly maintain itself with the money it's getting from the 20% of the OnlyFans content creators. That's why it has to bend the knee to venture capital and investors, because they're the ones that'll probably keep the site open longer than your bullshit 20%. These women don't even factor this in, and men. There's men in there saying this dumb shit too. They don't even factor it in. They don't understand that, like, servers have to be paid for. You have to pay for people to man the servers. You gotta pay for customer service. You gotta pay for people who can fix crap. You gotta pay for people to design the website. There's a lot of paying. And meanwhile, these girls think, here's the picture of my asshole. That should cover all the debts. It's absolutely amazing. Now they're looking at alternative sites and dictating to the sites what they want. 20%, and you better have a really sleek and smooth website. For what? You don't want to pay anyway. I already know the reason why YouTube takes the cut they do, because Google is choking half to death on the money it loses. If it wasn't for Google, YouTube would be dead. OnlyFans does not have a multi-billion-dollar company backing it up and keeping its corpse alive. And these girls can't put two and two together unless it's $2 extra on a Friday special for the feet pic extravaganza. And then they put the money in their pocket. I'm sorry. I'm losing it, bro. I'm so sorry. I hate these videos. I hate talking about thottery. I don't want to do it anymore. I want to paint robots. It just blows my mind, the entitlement. I would be so happy and grateful if YouTube was like, okay, we'll only take 30% from now on, or 25%. I would be so grateful. Like, oh my God, it's a lot better, almost half my money. But these chicks right here that literally do one camera shoots of them either masturbating or having sex or doing whatever the hell else they're doing, and then they think it's like top tier content. If only the men in this country and around the world would find enough fortitude within themselves to realize that you are a human being and you're worth more than this, and paying for attention from a female is the lowest common denominator for you and your psyche, the world would be a better place, probably be more productive. But what do I know? People just write me off as some sort of hateful internet troll, and that's because I just basically tell you the godforsaken truth. And as my mother used to say, the truth is an ugly child. I can't believe they're like e-girls, literally going to a site like, you can join us if you want. And they're like, you 30%. Now, I can understand if OnlyFans did you like YouTube, where they decide they don't like you and they just start indiscriminately putting false claims against your video and taking all your revenue. You come back when you got that struggle, okay, queen? Okay, I'm out. I'm done. Like, yeah. OnlyFans, whatever. Don't care.